Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're going to be doing a Sacramento Kings 82-0 rebuild challenge. Before we get into this video, if you guys could hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I found out recently that 63% of you watching this video aren't subscribed right now. Change that right now and become a part of Crush Nation. Trying to reach 15K as soon as possible. And also, we're doing a giveaway once we get there. But let's go ahead and get started with today's rebuild. So, yeah, so today is still unfortunately broken. I don't know when they're going to fix it. Hopefully, they fix it when the season gets back up. And then, yeah, so I'm just kind of hoping for that. But today, we'll be using the Sacramento Kings. Haven't done a Kings rebuild in quite some time. So, I thought it was fitting to try this challenge with them. So, the only thing I think about the Kings is I think I'm going to keep Bagley safe throughout the video, and De'Aaron Fox as well. Buddy Hield's getting paid a little too much. He's already 27, so probably won't develop too much, and then we'll have to see what we want to do with everyone else. But of course, we're going to try to make the best team possible. So I'm going to move Marvin Bagley to the power forward spot, and hopefully he can stay healthy in 2K. The man has not been able to stay healthy in real life. Not looking too good. Hopefully he can bounce back next season. We'll have to see. So let's get started with this offseason. 30-52 is what we ended off with after I said the first season. And let's get started the draft lottery and see if we can get lucky and get like a top 5 pick. We're projected number 6. If we could stay at number 6, that'd be great. If we drop down, that's no big deal either. And we end up at 6. So we stayed at number 6, which is better than dropping down, of course. Luke Walton, I will be firing. A lot of people have questioned Luke Walton's rotations this year. I myself have, and you know, I don't know. Luke Walton's just different, I guess. Trainer, we're gonna go ahead and get Randy Martin, and we're gonna have our 3 original guys here. I gotta get Michael Stauffer as well, and we'll be good to go there. Let's go to the NBA draft because we have the 6th pick in the draft, of course, and we don't want to waste it. We want to draft a really good player that's going to help us. So Barnes, though, he's got to go now. Let's collect assets while we can this offseason, and then we'll kind of build from there because I'm not really sure what we're going to do going forward, but maybe after the draft I'll do some trades. So let's go into the draft with the 6th overall pick. I could move up, but we'll just draft whoever we want with the 6th pick. Like, I could have moved up, but Wiseman slips to me, and that's just a no-brainer here. Wiseman develops very well in this game, so welcome to Sacramento, my friend James Wiseman. Player options here: Fox, Parker, declines Marvin Bagley. We'll bring those guys back, of course. Kyle Guy, Bogey, and yeah, we'll offer our restricted on Bogey, of course. And then our salary cap take, we have negative 39 million. Kent Bazemore's got to go. Parker, I don't think I'm bringing back any of these guys down here. The only thing I really want to do now is, of course, like I said, trade some players for some assets. So first, Bielitsa, he actually digresses, whatever, really terribly in this game, so I kind of want to get a 1st round pick for him or something. I see Ish Smith in a 1st, and that might be the move I go for. There's also Draymond. I think I'm going to go for that Ish Smith and 1st round pick, and I might be able to just flip Ish Smith for a 1st round pick as well. You know how this game works. You get assets and you flip them. Quoted by King of the 4th quarter, Beverly. And we'll go to, yeah, we'll just do that Beverly trade because that's a 1st. They'll get Beverly, and then we'll trade Beverly, and we'll keep doing this until I get tired of it, and then we'll be done. All right, Horton Tucker, Redick. Do I get another 1st offer to me, or I could take a young player like a Kogi? You know, a Kogi's like obviously not, he's not like the best young player I could go for, but I'm only trading a 2nd here, and he's at least young and will develop, so he might be a good trade throw in later on in the video. Corey Joseph, can I get a 1st for you? I do see a 2nd. I do see Tony Bradley, but we'd have to trade a 1st, which I'm not about that. I'm going to take Dwayne Dedman in that 2nd. So we get our 2nd round pick back that we just traded for a Kogi, and then we're going to throw Dedman, and we can get a 1st when we swap 1st, or I can just get a 1st from the Lakers, or I can get a swap. I'm just going to do that 1st from the Lakers. That way we're not swapping picks. So the Lakers can have Dwayne Dedman. Buddy Hield, do I want to trade him now or later on? I'm not sure. I'm going to look at the trade finder real quick, and if there's a trade like Mitchell Robinson pops up way too much. I know I've passed him up plenty of times, but I feel like some of you guys probably get tired of me getting him, so I don't want to just like rinse and repeat getting Mitchell Robinson all the time. So I hope you guys can understand that. So I think okay, I do need to trade Harrison Barnes. I probably keep Buddy Hield for this season, but probably not long term. He's not staying here, but I will trade Harrison Barnes. I will take whatever I can get because he's making a lot of money. Mitchell Robinson again pops up. Sekou Demboya, he is a young player, and it would dump some salary. We might do that. Aldridge as well. Chris Paul, Draymond Green, our 1st round pick. I think I might do that Sekou Demboya trade. Probably send him to the G League, develop him, and maybe he could be good for us later on. So yeah, we're gonna have a very young team. Of course, I want cap space for next year. I will offer Anthony Davis a contract. I doubt he comes to Sacramento, but hey, you never know. And yeah, he's not coming here. Not even close. Okay, so we're not going to get him. Is there anything else I should do? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The only thing maybe I could do is I could maybe move like Holmes to backup power forward for now. Obviously, he's not going to be there long term, so we'll have that. Our front court will be set. Bagley. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. We'll move Siku to the G League. Probably move to small forward as well. That's going to be another. And then a Kogi could start this season. I'll probably sign a backup point guard, backup small forward, and we should be good to go. Oh, Bogey's out here. Let's just give Bogey a contract, to be honest. Let's just get Bogdan Bogdanovic back. 80 goes to the Lakers, of course. Bogey signs a 1-year deal. I should have waited. That's all right, though. And I'll sign Alec Burks to a 2-year deal as well. And we'll call this first off season a close. So this is going to be our team for season number 1. Obviously, things aren't looking too great. We're not looking to make the 82-0 team right away. If I do start the trade deadline, I'll show you guys, but I'm not sure if I'm going to. Wasn't going to stop at the trade deadline, but it's not very often Damian Lillard becomes available here in Portland. So I kind of want to go for him, to be honest. If I can get Damian Lillard here, that'd be kind of lit. So let's see if I can snag him. It's going to be tough, though, for sure. But I do have some assets that I could throw their way. So I could throw you like Buddy Hield, my guy Buddy Hield. I got a 2021 Lakers pick. I got a 2021 Clippers pick. I got this pick. Ooh, our pick's pretty valuable. They might low-key do this. And I'll also give you this pick. All right, they're almost doing it. All right, come on, baby. You know you want to do this. 2022. And just like that, boys, we got Damian Lillard. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's not very often you snag Damian Lillard from Portland, obviously, on this game. So I'm very ecstatic about that. And we gave up how many? So we gave up a lot of picks, not gonna lie. And we only gave up 1 player, but we got Damian Lillard. I like that a lot. We should honestly be able to afford another max player in the offseason. We're not paying anybody really. So, and one thing I forgot to do is I forgot to send Siku to the G League. I feel so stupid right now. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Well, let's go ahead, keep simulating, and let's see how this team finishes out. Season number 1 comes to an end, and we finish out 39-43. Not too shabby for our first season. Player stats, we had Lillard with 25 points per game, Fox with 19, Wiseman had 15, and Bagley had 12. So, I mean, this team's already, it's not bad. And I plan on signing a max free agent this offseason. Hopefully, we can snag Kawhi or Giannis. And the Blazers are projected to get 2 lottery picks there, and they end up with 11 and 12. Staff signing, we're going to keep it all the same. We're going straight to the draft. I don't think I have a pick anymore because I traded like all my picks for Lillard. But we're going to go to player options, and we got Bagley, Okogie. I'm accepting all these guys besides James down there. Qualifying offers, Fox a free agent. To be honest, I wouldn't mind getting Harry Giles, Bogey, De'Aaron Fox. Well, I definitely want De'Aaron Fox back, but Kawhi is out here, so obviously we got to offer Kawhi a contract. Are we going to even be close? No, we're not, unfortunately. Okay. The only other thing I could do is maybe sign Paul George to a deal. I'll give Paul George a contract. And then my number, no, not even his number 1 offer, because people are giving no trade clauses. Okay, to be honest, if I was going to give Paul George a no trade clause, I would have to keep him, which I really don't want to do. I'll give Gobert a contract. How about that? And Gobert might come to us. And then the last thing I need to do, of course, is offer De'Aaron Fox a contract. But I used all my offers today. But luckily for us, we can do this and go Fox and go Swipa and grab him out here because we need him back. So hopefully Kawhi ends up like, you know, kind of just dropping that deal. We'll see, though. I don't know if he will. Paul George goes to Miami. Kawhi goes to Los Angeles. Kawhi, you really want to go back to LA, my friend? And if he slips out, and Paul George got spit out, but now we don't have enough for him, which is fine. So we have Gobert now. Obviously, I'm not too keen on keeping Gobert. So if I can trade Gobert and flip him for a guy like LeBron James, yeah, no, I'm doing it. So LeBron, he pops up way too much in the trade finder on PC. I don't know what it is, but man, LeBron, you come in at clutch times. I gotta do this trade. Welcome to Sacramento, LeBron. I needed a small forward anyway. So now we have LeBron, Bagley, Wiseman, Siku. I mean, this team is just insane. There's no way around it. We're gonna be nice. I think the only thing I'm gonna do maybe is move Lillard. I can move Lillard to shooting guard. I can move De'Aaron Fox. I guess I'll move Lillard to shooting guard and call it a day there. The defense, no, let's switch that around. I'm gonna move Lillard to point guard, and move De'Aaron Fox shooting guard, I guess. And then Alec Burks can back him up. We have Bagley. We have Wiseman. Wiseman hasn't really developed it like I want him to. If I were to trade him, would I get anything like fantastic for him? We get Mitch Robinson. I feel like getting Mitch Robinson could be beneficial for us here. The only thing else, the only other thing is, do I have any, like, yeah, I got some mid-levels I can use. All right, so we have Lillard, Fox, Burks. I mean, the starting five is going to be nasty. It's going to be good. Siku can back, I think, Siku goes up at small forward, right? I'm pretty sure he does. He stays the same, but I'm gonna move him to small forward anyway. And then we just need like one backup point guard or backup power forward / center combination. So I guess I'll go for like power forward center. I guess I'll go for like not Taj Gibson, or maybe I should go for a point guard. Let's just go for Kenneth Faried and move him to power forward and call it a day, I guess. Something like that. So I think that looks pretty good. But other than that, guys, this is going to be the team going in season number 2. Season number 2 finishes, and we go 64-18, which isn't too bad at all, to be honest. And we're close. And one thing I found very interesting is something you don't see that often is the Lakers were actually rebuilding, or they were selling, and Anthony Davis was available. But unfortunately, I didn't really have the salary to go for him. So if AD is still available, I don't know, I might have to try to get him, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So we do end up being the first seed in the Western Conference. So obviously 64-18 is not good. We always try to target for 17 wins. I did end up trading for Mitchell Robinson because my last bench player was like a 73 overall. And if I could show you that trade where it was, let me go look at it. It was like at the beginning of the season. So yeah, it was this: Raul Neto, Alfred Camino, and 2 first-round picks from Mitchell Robinson and GR3. So yeah, kind of needed to do that badly, but let's see if we win a championship here. If not, it's all good in the hood, obviously, and we will try to make this team better in the offseason. We do lose in 7 games to the Boston Celtics, which is okay. For the draft lottery, we don't have a pick, I don't believe. I don't think I have any picks left. Unfortunately, I'll probably have to trade for some if I can kind of pull that off. I have literally LeBron and Damian Lillard in contract, and that's about it. So rookie signing, though, a 55 overall, that's not going to do nothing for me. Wiseman and Siku, we're going to come back with. Qualifying offers, we have Bagley, who's about to be a free agent. I think I need to pay Marvin Bagley, and I might be able to pull off a trade for AD, potentially. So I'm going to offer Mitch Robinson a contract, and I'm going to offer De'Aaron Fox a contract as well. And I think I'm gonna have to offer Bagley a contract right now as well. Let me see what I can pull off. So we can get all these guys. I did want to get Bagley in a contract, but I feel like I might go over the hard cap, and then I'm gonna be like screwed in a weird situation. So now what I want to do, the reason why I always trade for Mitch Robinson is because he's gonna get paid, and now we can flip him for something else. Like we can get Gobert, but obviously that's not really my goal in mind. So team intel, is there any shot AD is still available? They are buying, and Anthony Davis is available. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this off, but you know what? It's worth a shot. Why not? When do you get the trade for Anthony Davis? Almost never. So I'm going for this. We're going to trade you this first, and I'm going to have to throw in some value here. Okay. The only thing I could think to throw in would be like Wiseman. And would they do this? No. Okay. And then I'll give you a couple of seconds. Would you be down for this? No, they're close. I feel like they want to say yes to this. They're just like, should we? And I'll throw in a second. All right, not gonna happen. I'll throw you Bagley as well. Just kidding, that's too much. What else could I throw in here? Almost nothing, bro. Almost nothing. I'm about to give up my whole team here, essentially. So Anthony Davis is not going to be possible, but I feel like there is a player out there that we could snag potentially. I'm tasting it, bro. I feel like we could do it. So let me go to team intel. I kind of want a big man. I don't know who that's going to be. Like we could go for Porzingis, move him to power forward. Porzingis usually isn't too bad to get. What else could we do? Nikola Jokic is available. Not available, I was about to say. Selling. Are the Rockets selling Harden? No, they're not. AD, bro, I feel like I gotta make a play at Anthony Davis. I'm gonna sign Jeremy Lamb, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna trade Jeremy Lamb and can I get like Gafford's got 2.5 value, Denzel Valentine. Jeremy Lamb has 3-star trade value. If I go back to the Lakers and maybe offer them Jeremy Lamb in that trade, let me see. I know I'm gonna have to offer Mitch Robinson. I know I'm probably gonna have to offer Wiseman for sure. I'll also offer you Jeremy Lamb, who's got 2.5-star trade value. and these first. And I'll also give you Siku. They can't afford that. 473k off. You give me Ashton Hagens. No, just not gonna be possible at this point. Yeah, our first are just not valuable enough for Mr. Anthony Davis. All right, so now we can't do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to trade Jeremy Lamb, and let me see, we can get Cameron Reddish, PJ Washington, Chris Boucher, Reggie Jackson in a first. So I'm gonna collect some first real quick. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna collect some first. We should have another mid-level, I think, even after I do all this. We can get 2 players here and we trade a first. This first is 1-star trade value. I'll do it. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw Ty Jerome back out there and kind of get a first. We can get a second. We can get, yeah, we'll do this. We'll do that. And then what else could I do here? I'm gonna throw Jalen Leck out there. I'm doing this until we get Anthony Davis. I'm trading for Anthony Davis if it's the last thing I do. No shot I just did this, but I did, bro. I gave up so much to get Anthony Davis, but I wanted to see if it was possible. We gave up Mitch Robinson, Wiseman, and Marvin Bagley. Yeah, and a lot of first round picks. That was a lot. That was a lot to give up. But I mean, our big 3 is going to be nice. And obviously the team is kind of in trouble now, but my thinking is that getting a center is kind of easy in this game. So, I mean, I traded 2 centers and I traded Bagley, who I was going to be replacing Anthony Davis with them anyway. So I thought, you know what, maybe I have a shot of pulling off something to get a center. So that's what I'm going to go for here. I feel like I could definitely pull off something for a center. So I'm going to do that and let's side Brad Wanamaker. But I mean, I traded for freaking Anthony Davis. I mean, who does that? I don't know if anyone else on YouTube has traded for Anthony Davis before. If they have, you have to let me know because I've never seen that before. But I did it and I gave up a ton, obviously. Overpay. Definitely an overpay, don't get me wrong, but I mean, it was kind of dope, I'm not gonna lie. So I kind of want, I think the guy that's gonna be the most affordable is gonna be like Clint Capella, and he is making 18 million. Can I get up to that? Like Alec Burks, I need 8. I need like a little bit more money in this trade, so I'll give you Nico Melli and then Brad Wanamaker. I feel like they should, oh, they just want to, okay, so we got a center. See, like getting a center was pretty easy. Our bench sucks, don't get me wrong. We have Siku, who's not bad, but now we can move John Henson to like a backup power forward role. Obviously, it's not ideal. So I'll have John Henson, Siku, and then we just need like one more decent point guard / shooting guard. And bro, this team is ready to go. So I'm gonna trade, I'm gonna sign Mike Muscala as well. And then my thinking here is move Mike Muscala to power forward, and then we can move Patty Mills to shooting guard and just throw them in the trade finder and just kind of hope for the best, see if we get anything good. Like, I mean, we're gonna get something decent, I feel like. So let's see, Nick Stauskas, Vincent Poirier, Rondé, Kelly Olynyk. I mean, there's some power forwards I see that I can move to like center. I could get like Gafford, I can get like Taco Fall. Sure, why not? Let's get Taco Fall. Now this team is even more stacked. So we have Taco, Clint Capella, John Henson. I don't ideally like John Henson at power forward, to be honest. So, I mean, I could get Gafford and move into power forward, or I can go for Daniel Tice. I'm gonna get Daniel Tice. Why not? Because I think Daniel Tice goes up to like an 83 at power forward, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is gonna be our team for season number 3. I mean, this team is kind of nice. It's just the bench is kind of as you know, but it's all right. We had to sacrifice. We traded a lot to get Anthony Davis, but now we have a big 3 of LeBron, AD, and Damian Lillard. You know, the dream big 3 everybody wants in LA playing for the Lakers. So we did that in Sacramento. So now Sacktown has that dream big 3. So we are going to absolutely go bananas this year. I'm feeling it, man. I'm feeling it. I mean, I've never had these 3 together. I've never had this combination, and let alone I've never traded for Anthony Davis. And like I said, I've let alone never seen anyone on YouTube trade for Anthony Davis, but I could totally be wrong. Don't quote me on it. I have no idea if someone has, and I've just never seen it. But regardless, this is gonna be the rotation. We're gonna have an 8-man rotation: Lillard, Fox, LeBron, AD, Capella, Daniel Tice. Almost, you know what I could almost do as well is De'Aaron Fox. Maybe, just maybe, someone better pops up. Just maybe. If not, we'll just roll with them, and I'm not gonna do anything. But Siakam, Russ, we could Devin Booker, Shea, but I feel like we should probably keep De'Aaron Fox defense. So yeah, and plus De'Aaron Fox is a Sacramento King in real life. At least we have one Sacramento King left on this team. So let's go ahead, simulate this season. Taco Fall's morale being down is kind of worrying me. So I might go for Gafford or Kaminsky. I'm going for Kaminsky here just because Taco, you're honestly worrying me there with that morale thing. So now we'll have Frank Kaminsky be the backup center, 79 overall. So the team is not too shabby. Let's go ahead and simulate. And my best record is 80-2. I doubt we beat that, but hey, you never know. Unfortunately, we're not going to beat my 80-2 record, but regardless, we do go 70-12 to end off this video, which is not bad. The only other good thing about this would be absolutely winning a championship here, but I'm pretty proud of myself today. We have a 98, 99, 97 traded for Lillard and Anthony Davis in the same video. I feel like that's pretty damn good if you ask me. But let's go ahead and simulate these entire playoffs and see if we can sit back, relax, and watch the Kings win the championship, bring one home to Sacktown, as we absolutely lose in 6 to Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets, which is kind of unfortunate. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. This team was nasty. I absolutely loved it. I mean, trading for Anthony Davis, so proud of that. I can now say that I traded for AD in a video. So anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed it. This is Crush Bulls. I'm saying peace.